Well, that's pretty cool. Hey, it worked. Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be making Super Glitch useful. And so, the setup for this, we're going to need to be in the, I would call the Super Glitch immunity spot, which I can confirm is this location here. I believe the other locations can work, but you're not completely immune. This location here is. And that is because of this terminating character up here. This wall acts as that, which is really fortunate for this actually. So that wall up there, you want it to be in that position. That's how you know this will work. It'll be fine. So I can actually view a Pokemon with Super Glitch just fine because of that. So what we're going to do here, you need to make sure you have two Z4s. They're both going to need to be level 35 to get B6 Super Glitch. I don't know if we need B6 Super Glitch, but the videos I've seen and things I've seen with this, B6 is used. It's really convenient anyway. It's pretty easy. Also, the moves that Z4 learns is really important as well. Let's see here. So hopefully this works. Z4 is going to learn Super Glitch. You want two of them, as I said. We're going to hold off on that, because sometimes it acts kind of weird when you teach moves like this. Okay, cool. Sometimes Z4 likes to lock up your game with his cry. So the moves are important, and the Super Glitch. It needs to be in the bottom. It is possible to move Super Glitch once you've taught it, but honestly, in my opinion, it's better just to encounter a Z4 at level 12 or lower, and then just level it up. It'll learn Fury Attack, or it already has Fury Attack. It'll learn Horn Drill, and then TM43, and then Super Glitch, and then replace TM43 with Reflect. And the reason why this works is because we have 28 characters before the Super Glitch is what we want. So Fury Attack is 11, Horn Drill is 10, and Reflect is 7. That's because the spaces in Fury Attack and Horn Drill count as a character technically. So that's why that works. That's what we want. I'm not going to change Z4, these other Z4 yet, because sometimes when I change it after getting Super Glitch effects, or even just after this point, it doesn't seem to work. Let me just try it anyway. Hopefully it does. Sometimes it acts weird, and I don't like it. Okay, it should be fine now. It does become an issue later. So you want both these Z4s to have the same loadout. It's a good way to start. So we'll leave that. We have fossils because we're doing the International Fossil Conversion Glitch, which is the whole point of this, to get an expanded party. That's why we're going through all this trouble, which you need an expanded party to do that glitch. And we're also going to need Mega Kick and Mega Punch. Those come in handy later because, well, I'll get to that. So now we're going to make our way to this location. You follow me along. Come on in here. Thankfully that guy didn't block us off, usually he does. And then I'm going to save a state here. Okay, now what you want to do is go in here, go to the first Z4. And I just realized I never explained what you would want to do if you wanted to switch Super Glitch if it was in a different slot besides the last one. All you would do is go to that spot, the immunity spot, open your Pokemon menu. I don't believe you have to view Z4 like this and view Super Glitch. You just need to open your Pokemon menu. Don't open it again. Go to a wild battle and then switch it in there. You should be able to switch it without getting any glitch effects. Leave the battle. If you leave the battle with no effects, you successfully did it, and then you will be fine after that. You can know because either your name won't be changed or your party won't be changed. That's how you know it worked, and you're fine. It'll be safe. Anyway, so what we want to do is keep viewing Z4's thing until our party changes. Thing as in... See, he locks up your game like this. That's why I saved a state. Because he loves to do this. I don't know why, but I assume he just pulls audio data from somewhere and it's for his cry, and it just goes on forever. It may not, but I don't have the patience to wait. I don't know what it is. It could be endless. I know on VBA when I did try this, it would do this too, and I'd use speed and it would go on forever. Alrighty, so we're going to keep trying this. We'll know we get it when our party changes. I know it's kind of big, but once I get it, I'll show you. I say I can confirm when it's going to happen based on what the name of Super Glitch is. See, something I can teach you here. So it did it again. Something to avoid that is if you view Z4's stats, usually the first time's fine. Oh, that might have given me effects anyway. Oh, it did not. Just view the stats of a different Pokemon, and usually it resets it to where he won't do his Infinite Cry, is what I've noticed. Sometimes I get lucky and get it right away. What's nice is once we do this glitch, activate Super Glitch effects the first time, this will stop being an issue, because Z4 will actually change into a different Pokemon. So hopefully this works. If it does not work, it's just going to be a cut until it does. Interesting. Okay, I believe this will work. There's a different form we can get of the super glitch name. That's why this works, is because of the super glitch name. That's actually what affects the game's RAM and corrupts it. So if I leave here, it should change the party. As you can see there, the most obvious is that Venusaur is now that dude, and he's obviously a Missino now. We can see why that Missino normally does that. And we now can go past the 6th slot because we have 126 Pokemon due to the characters we have in front of the super glitch for this Z4 that kind of determines what party we'll get, which is really interesting. We actually learn a lot about super glitch to make it useful. And so what's nice about this is we can actually use this to do that fossil conversion glitch, the international one. We won't be able to leave unless you click on a Pokemon and his back out, and then you can leave. So I'm going to make my way to the fossil guy in Cinnabar Island. Get out of the way! Come on, dumbass, move! Alright, now that we've made it here, we're gonna give this guy a fossil, who I'm assuming is supposed to be Asian, which is funny because I'm pretty sure Kanto is based off like Japan, so it's like he's native here, but he seems foreign to us if you have an English game, because he talks like he has crappy English, you know? I take a little time. You go for a walk for a while. I know it's kind of a stereotype, but it's what it seems like it's implied. Anyway, that part doesn't really matter too much. What does matter is now that we have successfully given him a fossil, whatever Pokemon is in the 33rd slot in our expanded party here, that Pokemon's special, or not special, attack stat, that's the important part, the attack stat corresponds to the index number that we'll get from the fossil when it's returned to us. So normally it's Omnomite for whatever reason. I'm assuming it's just that's the way the game is, but once we change this Fearow that I have here to 202, as you can see here, we're going to switch it down. So okay, remember this. So this is technically slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. So you can start from 9 if you want. Just remember, if you start here, don't count 33. You have to start at 3 since we're starting at 3. Depends on where you start. That's important. And we're going all the way to 33. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You'll see like it loops around. It's kind of funny. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. And we'll get this Pokemon. We've seen this Pokemon before. With Super Glitch, usually it pops up and it says like SSS, glitch symbols, whatnot. So we switch it with that Pokemon. We have to leave the lab entirely, because that's what resets the fossil dude. Head back in. And we'll talk to him, he'll give us our fossil, but this time, or not fossil, our Pokemon from the fossil, which is that glitch Pokemon that corresponds with 202, which is one that we cannot get with like Ace. It wouldn't work, because after the nickname screen it would just freeze. It has a long name too, as you can see, so if I just press no here to nickname, it freezes. And what I was told from a commentator and what I've seen before myself, and I've heard about it, is like a divide by 0 error. It's kind of an issue that this Pokemon in 237 deals with, so I'm gonna load a state here. And we have a Machamp here that corresponds to that. I guess I can show it off. I'll just cut it really quick and show you. Irestone. Yeah, sometimes you get a variety of effects from this. It's kind of strange with that Pokemon that's in the 33rd slot. I couldn't tell you why the name's weird sometimes. Probably has to do with the RAM and the location that we're standing when we change it. Because like when I was out here in the hallway, it was a little bit different than it was that time. So if that being the case, it might be preferable to do it in the hallway. So we'll head back to the dude over here, and he'll give us 237. Which unfortunately, yeah, see, it's the 4H4, I guess. Which is also the same issue of 202. It does not let us, it just freezes and we can't do anything, unfortunately. There might be other glitches for this. The next video is actually going to consist of 2 glitches that help get glitch Pokemon. But I have not gotten to the point of getting any glitch Pokemon that are like this, to where it freezes. So once I do that, we can find out whether it works or not. And there's one more option. I'm not going to spoil that yet, but it is possible to get these glitch Pokemon without cheats. I just haven't got to that yet. So now I am going to reload a state. So let's actually do something useful here and actually get a glitch Pokemon that we can keep. I'm going to use this Venusaur here at 245 just to show that it works. So yeah, I don't remember. Have I already... Yeah, okay, I gotta give him the fossil. Can't remember if I already have given him the fossil or not. It won't work if he doesn't have the fossil, of course. I do wonder, though, if like you switch the Pokemon beforehand, and then... I'm assuming if you give him a fossil, it rewrites the data. I'm not positive on that. I haven't tried it. I don't know about that. So yeah, 4, 5, sorry, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. There we go. We'll leave. Go back in. This part of the glitch is a bit tasking, but like you can come here with a whole bunch of Pokemon. That's what's the benefit of having these Pokemon here at the beginning. Oh yeah, when you come back in here, your cursor will be back at that 33rd spot, so you have to come back up here. But like these Pokemon you can use, they can all have like certain special stats. You can use this to get Mew, you can use this to get any Pokemon. It doesn't work very well for the ones I'm showing, but I'll show you that it works for glitch Pokemon, like 245 here. So now we get 4 comma some symbols, which I have not shown yet. Be interesting. And it's going to go to the box because I don't have enough space. And so now, once we've successfully done that, our party's going to be kind of weird here. Oh yes, I need to leave first before I do anything else. That's because I want to show you something interesting about the side effect of this glitch from changing the 33rd Pokemon. So if we come out here and try and fly away, I have to press the button because it has a long name multiple times. There we go, cool. Ah, crap. Blue, 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 blue. So we've seen this effect before. So yeah, if we try and fly, we'll see something interesting here. We have a glitch location called 99. And that is because once you do this glitch, it actually messes up your fly locations. And right now we only have... I can't move. Yeah, now I'm stuck there. Let's fly to it though. Something interesting will happen. I'll probably crash and get an upcode. And I should say, I haven't said it yet, but we're actually on BGB. I have to because this does not work on VBA. I've tried it on Whoa. Well, that's pretty cool. Hey, it worked. Yep, unknown opcode. So I'll be right back. Okay, so to avoid that side effect, we can actually switch the first Pokemon. Sorry, not the first Pokemon. You want to start at the first Pokemon, because we actually have 124 Pokemon total. So you start the first one, you go up 3 times, so 1, 2, 3, that takes us to the 122nd. So you want to go from there to all the way down to the 33rd, and that will fix your fly moves, or your fly locations. And I totally messed up there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. And the way you can tell that worked is you can fly to all the locations. Gosh, I hate that long name. It's about ready to be fixed though. Once we leave Cinnabar Island, that goes away. So let's see here. So we should have every fly location except for Fuchsia City, which is no big deal because once you return back to either the Pokemon Center in Fuchsia City or the actual city itself, I can never remember which one it is, you'll get it back. And speaking of which, I went to the wrong place. We need to go back to the Celadon Mansion. And now that I think about it, I'm actually just going to make a cut here and save a state and do a couple things really quick. So I'll see you guys back there. Okay, so the reason we're here is because we have a few issues we have to address. The biggest one is our name. Since our name is now this weird glitch box mess, we cannot save our game because it does not have that terminating character that I mentioned earlier. I believe that a terminating character exists somewhere in the name before the 11th slot. Either on or before the 11th slot. If it occurs after that, it's still too long, and apparently it corrupts the save and destroys it. Clearly our name is long. You can see it bleeds over to the other side of the screen, for one. But another thing is that we need to fix our name, so we need to do that. But also, we need to fix our party amount, because remember, we have 124 Pokemon in here. It's kind of hard to deal with that. It is beneficial to keep it, because that doesn't corrupt your game, just your name. So you actually can walk around with all these Pokemon. And there are side effects to switching them around, but you can actually keep them. I'm going to show you how you can get rid of them if you want, but you don't have to, technically. The reason why we're here, though, is because we have to teach some moves. So for... Interesting. One of the Pokemon I encountered, I wonder if 145... Oh yeah, 145 must change the quantity. in the third slot. As you can see here, I now have 64 more than I did. We started with 1. That's interesting. I didn't notice that the first time. So we're gonna teach Mega Punch to this Z4. Doesn't matter which one, I don't think, but I'm doing this one for my sake. And you want to replace the first move, Fury Attack. Please work, because this gave me trouble off screen, but I believe it should be working now. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's see here. Come on. Yep, it's working. Cool. Sometimes it glitches out, which will where like my name's super long, and it, like when I teach a move, it puts me in a glitch city. I don't know why that happens. I know this is a way to avoid it, so we'll replace that. So now, I'm going to save a state again. It's going to be a brief pause here. I believe you guys can't see this. Okay, now that I've got that all situated, and we've taught those moves, like I said, you need to have at least 2 Z4s for this, because I couldn't seem to get it to work with just 1. There's an issue that arises later. So we're actually going to return back to that first corruption spot that I showed, to where we were next to the old man, and that rocket blocked us from getting out. That jerk. Sometimes it blocks you from getting in too, which is also annoying. So you'll come back here, you'll open up your thing. What's nice is now that Z4 is a Needle Queen, we don't have to worry about its stupid cry. So now you just want to wait and get glitch effects. I actually don't know if that works. I think it did. I'm not positive. It's different than what I saw in our practice run. We haven't been able to see that yet. That's what I usually see. That's how you know you got glitch effects, that right there. So we won't be able to leave. Oh yeah, and Z4 will turn into a missing note. That's why you want to teach the move beforehand, because if you don't, that Z4 will become a missing note and it won't be able to learn Mega Punch or Mega Kick, to my knowledge. So now, we have that. Our name is different now. You'll see that. And we have a long name here. We didn't crash. Crap! Hate when that happens. So what you want to do is not do that. I guess technically I can just go to the Pokemon Center, but it's faster to fly. Unfortunately, I can't get in there without doing that. There we go. So we're gonna fly, make our way to Cerulean City. I should also say that you can actually reclaim your Pokemon. I think technically it's in slot. It would technically be in slot 122. This is a bit experimental. Let's try this. So, 1, 2, 3. That is not right. I wonder what type of effects that had. Huh. As we can see, that one's name is kind of weird. Interesting because of that. All the fly locations are the same. Interesting. Okay, well let's take you. Just check the stats since we're here. So it's an eater. Interesting. Huh. Has rolling kick, so it looks like it's a hybrid. Okay, so we're gonna try and get back our other Pokemon, which was a Venusaur. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh yeah, it's gone. I forgot. You're supposed to do that before. So that right there just proves that we looped around. I actually forgot I had 16 Pokemon. That's the benefit of having Mega Kick, is it does that. So that was a bit of a mistake on my part, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm not going to save after this. But what you would do is before you perform the second corruption with Mega Kick, you would switch the Pokemon in either the 122nd slot or the 33rd. One of those Pokemon have the first one. I don't remember. I think it would be the 122nd since we put the Venusaur into 33rd and then switch the 122 with the 33rd. And that's how you'd get back your Venusaur or whatever Pokemon you use the attack stat. Okay, so now with that out of the way, what we need to do here is go into Pokemon Center. Oh, well, so yeah, when you switch that Pokemon, it actually changes your Warp, apparently, or that was interesting. Huh. Wow. That was pretty cool. I don't know if that had lasting effects. I wouldn't do something like that, because I don't know what it does. But clearly we just saw changing that Pokemon change the Warp, so that was pretty cool. That was not intended, by the way. So now we're going to go in here. This should still work. This still should be fine. So actually doing this, we're going to keep a glitch Pokemon, which is pretty nice. We're actually going to change boxes. It's okay the game saves, as long as we don't crash. That technically will delete our save data, because our name is still messed up, but that's okay. So we go in here. This is my cue box. That's why I changed boxes. Ah, crap! I forgot. Oops. I forgot. For me, the way it works is if I deposit my Z4. This is the one with Mega Kick. We don't need him anymore. Deposit him first, and then switch boxes, and then deposit Qs. Because every Pokemon at the bottom of the cancel, you want to deposit cancels here, will be a Q. And it's a Magmar because that's the bottom one. Just keep depositing them. Like I said, don't do anything below the cancel. I didn't say it yet, but just deposit the cancel because anything below that has a good chance of freezing the game. She's getting pretty close here. I think maybe one more. That was the last one. So now we're out of Pokemon. We no longer have an expanded party. We have our party stabilized, and we got to keep this glitch Pokemon, which is actually really cool. This is another. It's actually a hybrid. I don't think it's just a glitch Pokemon. Well, clearly it's a glitch, but I believe it's a hybrid. That's not important right now. We will not worry about that just a second. We're going to worry about getting rid of our name now. So what you want to do is have this Z4 and move over into this location over here. It's basically the very bottom left corner of Cerulean City. I don't have a cutter, so I have to take the long way. That's one benefit of doing this glitch, is once you get the expanded party, you don't even really need to do the glitch, you can just get the expanded party, and you can just take the Pokemon out of there, and then re-corrupt your party where it's smaller, and as far as I know, you can keep all those Pokemon, as long as none of them corrupt your game. That might be something I might show at a later time. Anyway, that's not the purpose of this video. So what we're going to do here is essentially just corrupt our game again with Super Glitch, but in this location with the Z4 that has Mega Punch. That's very important. It has to be the Z4 of Mega Punch, and I believe it worked first try, which is awesome. We'll know because we can't leave, for one, and our name will be blank. It's gone. We don't have a name anymore, which is nice because apparently that's enough. That's sufficient enough for us to save, but not just quit yet. What we need to do first is go to Nurse Joy, which I believe if we give her Pokemon, it won't like corrupt our game because we no longer have an expanded party. It doesn't matter though. What you're supposed to do is talk to her, just back out. Once you do that, you can now save, because if you don't do that, I heard that apparently our Pokédex is messed up, I believe. I don't remember if that's correct. I thought we had 151, but I could be wrong about that. So we can save. I'm going to reload here. And as you can see, our save file is fine. It survived. Now let's take a quick second to look at our name and our money here. See, our money looks a little glitched. Let's go look at that really quick. I'm not really sure how that happened. I do believe it might have been something to do with this Pokemon, messing around with that. It might be interesting to do a video on the expanded party and seeing like what effects you can get just from changing certain things. So yeah, it totally looks like we just have a huge amount of money. Oh, never mind. Well, it was over. Huh, interesting. So yeah, it was over. I feel like that was nothing special though, because it can normally go that high. It must have just put glitch symbols in there. It's kind of weird. I'm not going to save anyway, so I don't care if I have 99 escape routes. We are going to take a look at that glitch Pokemon we got though, 221, now I will say. And this is actually kind of a, I was able to see what I did in a past recording, and this is after the fact. So I will say that I used the attack stat, 221, and I was saying this special stat, 245. So that was my bad. And we're going to pull out our glitch Pokemon here, 4 comma. Really cool Pokemon, I like this Pokemon a lot actually. Let's see, we're going to look at it here. Oh yeah, the Pokédex. So yeah, Pokédex got messed up too. If we can see, it says I have caught this Pokemon, but it's gone. So I have Pokemon I've caught. But then, you guys should know I had 151 registered in the dex, and as you can see, I don't have some of these Pokemon, like the Mew, for example. And something interesting, somebody mentioned showing off the Pokemon that shows up in the Pokédex, Pokemon 152, which does exist, but I can't show it the current setup I have. I have to do something else to be able to do that I know of, and I don't know of the script needed through arbitrary code execution. So if someone knows, drop it down below, but if not, I'll get to it eventually. So we're going to show off the, I guess I could call it index 221 here. I'll show it off in battle a little quick. So yeah, just a little refresher here. I am playing on BGB, and it was kind of responsible. Oh, I forgot. Before we get into that, after you do this glitch, it seems to give you this ability. Once you jump over a ledge, you get walk through walls. So yeah, that's also another benefit of doing this glitch, I suppose. If you ever want to walk through walls, you can get that. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure if I fly and return back to like the Pokemon Center that way, I'll lose that. So anyway, I am playing on BGB. It's because it doesn't work on VBA. And also BGB kind of screwed up in recording, so that's the reason why I'm doing this after the fact. But I have everything I had before, so I guess it kind of works out. That's a really cool sprite. This is one of my favorite Pokemon when it comes to which Pokemon that isn't part of the original 8 or 9, if you will. Because I don't really consider 191 one of the original. Like, it technically is, but like you can't get it until you get like arbitrary code execution. You just can't catch it because you're not allowed to encounter it. But yeah. So yeah, we got 4 here. We'll just call it 4 common. There's a lot of Pokemon that have its sprite just seems to change every time you throw it out. It's interesting. I love that it has high jump kick. It's pretty cool. That's really all I have for this glitch. Just want to finish this up here. Show off this glitch Pokemon that we got from this. Number 207. Interesting. It has part of a sign in its name. I like that. Own 2 is the original name. If you see that was the name we had, that's pretty cool. I wonder if I somehow lost the badges if it wouldn't listen to me. That would make sense. Not sure if I mentioned it yet, but I do have a way. There is a way to change your name if you don't want to keep it as blank. It's kind of cool having it blank. The whole point of blanking it out, or terminating it, I should say, was so that we can save, which we did successfully. And we also cleared our Pokemon party to where now we can even get healed from Nurse Joy. And honestly, just to show that off, we'll do that really quick. It's probably going to change the one Pokemon we got from the expanded party, because it, as you saw, it had like an insane amount of HP and even floods over, like loops around from the right to the left, if you will. So let's see here. Cool, seemed to have worked just fine. And all the HP is back to how it was. So you have to Nidoran. Maybe it is just a glitch Pokemon. I don't think I got to show that off, so we'll do that real quick before we go. But yeah, playing on BGB so I can't even speed, which is one thing I miss, but it's whatever. It's just a little quick walk over here. I need it now. There we go. Okay. Usually doesn't take too long. Sometimes it goes on forever, and that's just a pain. Blue. Yeah, so it's just a Nidoran. Has a missing no looking sprite though. Which makes me think it's a hybrid then. It's probably gonna go to level 1. Yep, okay, so it's a missing no, but also hybridized with a Nidoran. Okay, so that's not terribly exciting, because Yellow missing no kind of sucks. Own 2 99999. But yeah, that's all I have, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Appreciate you guys for watching all the way through if you made it this far. Watching the series too. Be sure to like the video. Don't usually do that, but yeah, I like seeing that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.